Alright, so welcome. Welcome back, YouTube.
Hi.
Hi.
Wow.
Trying to live stream and all that, but I digress. Before we get to dive in all the other necessary stuff, YouTube, come here. Come here, YouTube. Come here. Except this ear hug. Feel me? Oh, yeah, I feel that. YouTube, wherever you are, East Coast, West Coast, overseas, I hope you are in good health and in good spirits. If you aren't in good health, I hope you're as healthy as you can be. And if you're not in good, if you're not in good spirits, then I hope by the end of this video, you know, however we bust this down, and I hopefully put you in a better mood, or at least in understand the process where I am. Feel me? Especially regarding John Jones. Yeah. Before we get too crazy and stuff, let's dive in. I'm sure if you've seen from the thumbnail, of course, I put a little effort in that. The discussion today is, John Jones. And I originally wanted to make this video, where in the world of MMA is John Jones San Diego, or some funny name like that, But I've been thinking about this video for a while, because I was thinking about what would be the first video I've made coming back to YouTube, or in the essence of actual video. And it's got to be a John Jones. You know what I'm saying? We've known for a while that he's jumped up to the heavyweight division, but he hasn't officially fought yet. For me, John Jones' last fight was when he fought Reyes. And then he gave the belt up, the light heavyweight belt, and he said I'm gonna venture up and go for the next challenge. We all wanted it. We all agreed for it. Fascinating. It was like, John Jones at heavyweight? Hell yeah. I was one of the people that always believed that if DC would have won against Stipe in their trilogy, you can't tell me he wouldn't have called John Jones up to heavyweight and be like, yo, John, one last time. Come up to heavyweight and come catch these hands. You feel me? Of course, John Jones in DC, one no contest, one loss. On DC side, John Jones' record is 26-1-0. His only loss is the DQ. But yeah, DC would have happily called John Jones up, and that would have given us a chance to see John Jones at heavyweight. See, because here's the biggest thing: we can all decide. Like, I think we can all come to a consensus. Not a good most of us in the MMA community, but a good most of us. Feel me? Believe John Jones is arguably the GOAT of MMA. Arguably one of the best to ever do it without question. John Jones came in as a prodigy without what? But some would argue he is the GOAT. Arguably, though. Hear me out. But before you gotta get in the comments and start trying to, your boy, feel me? Hold on. Feel me? Like, we have to acknowledge, yes, John Jones' record was crazy, still is. In his path of his youngest prime, he first won the belt. When he came back after the suspension, dominated still. A little slower, a couple of the Thiago Santos and the Reyes fights, a little questionable. But you know what they say, in order to be the champ, you have to beat the champ. Feel me? Yes, but that don't yeah, in order to beat the champ, you have to beat the champ. Feel me? But we can't call him the GOAT because, asterisk by your name. You like I said, hold on. Feel me? I know I'm supposed to be a diehard John Jones fan. Feel me? I'm not diehard. Feel me?
Come on, son. Why the
I always say, feel me? If you know me personally, I always admit my bias. Feel me? My bias is when I activate. I always admit it without question, and I have to be honest about this. Like, he arguably popped, bro. Feel me? And like, if this like they say for baseball, this is baseball, a non-combat sport, you would probably look over popping, And for those who don't understand when I say popping, I mean pop for juicing, steroids, or PEDs, a little pick me up or shortcut, as it were. But I believe who I believe it was Michael Bisping or or Kenny Flooring, who said we have to keep it a bean. Well, not a bean. I'm paraphrasing. Like, we got to keep it a bean. The same way we, or some of us tend to forgive John Jones if he, and he popped, feel me, and we're still considering him one of the arguably the GOAT, and or one of the best to ever do it. That same boat can be applied to T.J. Dillashaw, but that's another discussion. No, that's another discussion about T.J. Dillashaw. We're here today because, like I said, John Jones is moving up to heavyweight. We originally thought we were going to get John Jones versus Francis Ngannou around August, but that got pushed back, or that didn't get pushed back. That got replaced by, it was supposed to be Derek Lewis, but then that whole situation fell out where Ngannou was waiting for John Jones, and John Jones. Well, we always believe that, I'll try to put the tweet up about John Jones replying to it, but there was a story going around that John Jones was talking to his agent, and it was originally, hey, we want 10 million, right? But we want to try to shoot for 30. And that's what a lot of articles and a lot of these news reporters were running with. It. Oh, John Jones, he wants 10, but he's shooting for 30 if he can get it, you know what I'm saying? And that whole spiraled out of control, and like I said, I'll put the tweet up if I can. I don't have a Twitter. I am on IG. Shameless plug is still shameless. Recently, our IG is now Chocodysseus. Yeah. Shameless plug is still shameless. But yeah, the tweet will be up. John Jones said, and I quote, "I never discussed wanting 30 million with you or Hunter at Dana White. Just wondering where you heard that number. Is someone speaking on you to my behalf or ... Feel me? So that was what the theory or the story was around. It was either, John Jones 1 in 10, but if you can get 30 or anything closer to that, then that slowly fell out because him and Ngannou fighting. That ended up leading to stories being about Ngannou is trying to wait for John Jones, and Dana wanted to get the belt. He wants a fight. I'm one of the people that didn't agree with the interim heavyweight belt being made, the interim heavyweight, because it was too soon since Ngannou fought. So it was like, why are you making the interim? But I digress. All the pay-per-views, Dana. So now we have a situation where we have a heavyweight champion, healthy, and an interim heavyweight champion. How does John Jones fit into this? Well, John Jones has been waiting, as we all know, to fight Ngannou. His only problem was he's been trying to jump the line. And as we know, we ain't having no habitual line steppers out here. Nobody.
He would step across the line. Habitually. He's a habitual line stepper. First.
That Dana loves that. Belt champion versus champion. Oh, yeah, boy. But you got to give it to John Jones for doing it healthy. You feel me? Like, you chose to do it over time, accumulate the weight naturally. You feel me? And, get swole, baby. Feel me? The problem with that is you're not jumping that line. You originally were trying to jump the line over Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis at the time still had mad love. He still has mad love, but this is before he lost recently to Cyril Gane, i.e. the new interim heavyweight champ. Then now we're at the point we are now. Like John Jones, you choosing to wait out is more healthy for your body. Less damage you're taking. You're probably still training hard. You're still doing everything you're supposed to. Only problem with that is you're getting older and old. And in the sport of MMA, as they always say, the young lions and lionesses are quick and fast and hungry to take out the older lions. Feel me? So, John Jones, we need to see you. We're not trying to rush you or anything, but that's why MMA is considered the samurais, because the older they get, your strength may lose you, or it may lose your strength, and losing strength is inevitable because of age. But technique can always be refined and strengthened. Feel me? So that's why you would believe, John Jones, arguably the GOAT, one of the best to ever do it. You transitioning to heavyweight, you have to be doing it properly. Why am I saying this? It's because now it's been how long since we've seen John Jones fight? You're at heavyweight now, but we haven't seen you fight. You didn't want to fight Stipe, the underdog king, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I call Stipe the underdog king. You know what I'm saying? Arguably the best heavyweight UFC history, like it or not. I mean, that's how it is. I guess Stipe gets a little disrespect, which baffles me. Because honestly, I think if Stipe went to one championship,
Shut up and take my money.
I'm sorry, they're giving him money. Yeah, they'll happily take Stipe at one. That's a fact. Bellator too, but I think I like him in one, maybe PFL, but we'll see about that. But this is about John Jones. Like I said, I bring up Stipe because there was always a consensus of wondering why not Stipe. There's a lot of disrespect towards Stipe's name, which is funny. So yeah, like I said, the thumbnail topic is now here. Which path are you going to choose, John Jones? Feel me? Like, if I was John Jones or in John Jones's team or his management, feel me, or his agent, whatever he's doing to get, you know what I'm saying, you have to probably look at the landscape of the heavyweight division. Your main two options are, feel me, especially if you're Dana White, feel me, like, Dana White's probably giving you, sending some stuff, feel me, probably sending some contracts, it all depends on how she's going. You have to find a way to either not even jump the line. You're either gonna have to wait for Nagano to fight Gon, and then you'll probably fight sometime next year, maybe like, mid-spring, maybe summer, International Fight Week, maybe depending on when Nagano and Gon fight, or I'm just saying, because we know you want the biggest money fight possible. Yes, and Nagano would easily be the biggest money fight you can get. Or, hear me out. Or, you can find a way to, Twitter fingers and stir up some kind of drama or get the attention of Cyril Gane. Get his attention. Make Gon want to fight you. Like Baki told freaking feel me? Like Baki told Oliva. Feel me? You're gonna get to a point where you're gonna want to fight me. You're gonna come to me and tell me you want to fight. And John Jones is good at that. John Jones. Make Cyril Gane want to fight you. That is your way to jump the line. Feel me? At heavyweight, jump the line, boom. You're fighting for the interim. Okay. Of course, that'll be everyone's like, that's dumb. Why is the interim fighting? It's John Jones. Cyril Gane's not going to turn that down. It's you, bro. It's John Jones. And it'll give us a way to see you at heavyweight. Feel me? Like, and Cyril Gane be a good test at heavyweight because Cyril Gane would probably have some of the similar traits that you have. But your wrestling's more superior, your striking's more superior. But at a heavyweight, but we need to see that at heavyweight, bro. We need to see that. We want that. We crave it. Feel me? So it's like, get into his head, bro. Like, Twitter fingers if you need to, bro. Like, jump the line. Get into whisper sweet nothings in Dana's ear, Cyril Gane's ear, or instigate, do something to Cyril Gane to make him want to fight you. Feel me? And if y'all fight, I'm sorry. Cyril Gane's looking like a prodigy at heavyweight. But, like I said, biases. I admit my bias. Feel me? Bias activated. John Jones. I got John Jones if Cyril Gane and John Jones fight. That's without question. So, that's what I'm saying, John Jones. Either your two choices, John Jones, are either you're going to wait till next year to the conclusion of Nagano versus Cyril Gane, which is a good storyline. They were former teammates. Feel me? It's been a while since they've trained together. Cyril Gane's undefeated, interim heavyweight champion. Nagano has been unstoppable since he lost to Stipe the first time, rebuilt himself. And that fight against Stipe when he won the belt was still one of the most craziest turnarounds we've ever seen from a fighter. Feel me? From how we seen Nagano when he fought Rosenstrike was his last fight. And then when he fought Stipe, like that effort and strength and skill was like, did he do a lower leg kick? My son sprawled? He spun around. Feel me? That's how we was. Feel me? When we saw that first round from, like, that's crazy. So, like I'm saying, like, John Jones, either you're going to have to wait, it should be probably a good choice if you want to, but you are getting older, my G. But that gives you more time to refine your skills and your, you know what I'm saying, your movements. I feel you. Or whisper some sweet nothings into Dana's ear. Or instigate however you do Twitter beef or, you know, get into Cyril Gahn's head. And that'll be your way to jump the line. We need to see you, John Jones. I'm sorry, man. Like, we need to see you. Like, feel me? Like, the rest of the cars of this year look nice, but we need you, John. We need you, John. We trying to see you, homie. We trying to see you with that octagon, bro. We need to see it. If you're trying to get 10, you're trying to get 15, but like I said, I'm on the outside looking in. I'm just a fan. Feel me? I don't know pay grades and none of that. I will say wasn't the UFC the fight bonuses $70K? Remember when Tony Ferguson was like, "Hey, we should get the bonuses bumped to $75K." They bumped it to 70, right? For that card or two. When did they go back down to 50? Just a question. That's a quick. Let me know in the chat. Quick question. I'm just asking. Well, with that being said, y'all, yeah, that's our discussion for today. You know what I'm saying? What path will John Jones take? I truly hope we do. Either you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna wait till next year sometime, mid of the year, maybe middle of spring, maybe fall, depending on when Nagano and Cyril Gahn fight, or I'm telling you, some sweet nothings in the Dana's ear, or Twitter finger beef with Cyril Gahn, bro. I'm telling you, John Jones, that should weigh in, bro. I'm telling you, kid. I'm not lying to you, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know how long this video has been so far, but yeah, with that being said, y'all, thank you. That being said, homies, Jay-Z voice, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with me, so I appreciate that. Squadrinian. Homies, keep your heads up. It's always darkest before the dawn. You can't shoot for the stars. You're looking at the ground. And ladies, no one told you today, you are absolutely beautiful. And on that chat, let me get a yay. I'm going to holler at y'all, all right? Y'all be good. Y'all be easy. I'm going to see y'all.